The hallway buzzed with voices, shoes squeaking on the polished floor, students chatting about the test. You stood in front of your locker, pulling out your book slowly. Your mind was already on the chemistry test. Good morning, Van. Your best friend Gia greeted, walking up with a bright smile and messy ponytail. You turned to her and smiled. Good morning, Gia. You closed your locker and stepped back. You hit something hard, or rather than someone, your books almost fell, but strong arms caught them. You looked up. It was him, John Jungkook, the school's bad boy, known for his fights, sharp tongue, and gym-toned body. Everyone feared him except you and his best friend Bella. He looked down at you, his blue shirt first button was unbuttoned, revealing a chain around his neck. His cold eyes stared into yours, but you didn't flinch. Just step back, nervous. Students nervous, slowed down, watching the scene. They always waited for your drama with Jungkook. You tilted your head. What do you want? Jungkook crossed his arms. I want peace. You smirked. Well, I'm not selling it. Get it from the right owner. A few students laughed quietly at your comeback. Jungkook didn't smile. His jaw clenched slightly. Don't mess with me today, Vine. I don't want drama during the test. You raised a brow. Why would I? You think I'm that free? Jungkook gave a sarcastic chuckle. Why would you? Did you forget what you did last time? You stiffened. 3 months ago, there was a big scholarship test. You had seen Jungkook copying answers. You reported it because you knew others needed their scholarship more. He got suspended for a week. Since then, he turned into your enemy. You used to be invisible to him. Now he made sure to trouble you every day. You looked him straight in the eye. Oh, that I remembered just doing the right thing. Sorry, your cheating plan failed. Jungkook took a step closer, face serious. You messed with the wrong person. You didn't move. I wonder how you will handle your father's big company with no real skills. Maybe cheat your way there too. That hit him hard. His eyes darkened. Don't you dare talk about things you don't know. And don't you act like a victim when you got caught red handed. He was about to respond when a soft, fake, sweet voice came from the side. Jungkook, stop it. Why are you wasting time on this girl? Bella said, walking over and slipping her hand into his. She gave you a smug smile. You saw her hand travel to Jungkook's chest as she rubbed it slowly. Let's go, baby. Don't fight with someone who is just a topper and counts a leader with no real value. Your hands curled into fists. You hated how she looked down on you. You gave a sharp smile. Better be a topper and count a leader than be a decoration behind someone like a shadow. Bella's eyes narrowed, but she said nothing. She tugged Jungkook's arm. Come on, you're already late. Jungkook didn't even glance at you again. He walked away with her, still angry, his shoulders stiff. He wasn't. Bella was closer to him than usual, touching him too much. Her grip on his arm was tight, possessive. You knew she was doing it on purpose to show you something. But you weren't scared or jealous. You turned to Chia, who was still shocked. Let's go. I have a test to talk. As you walked away, you didn't know that Jungkook, even while walking ahead, turned slightly to look back at you, and his jaw was slightly clenched. The classroom was silent except for the sound of pens scratching against paper and the ticking clock on the wall. Everyone was busy with the test papers in front of them. You sat on the second bench near the window, your eyes focused, but your mind wasn't calm. Across from you sat Jungkook, his sharp jaw rested slightly in his palm as he glanced up from his paper. Your eyes looked for a second, cold, angry, challenging. You quickly looked away and focused on your answer sheet. You couldn't let him distract you. You began to write, your hand steady, but something felt odd. Jungkook wasn't writing much. You noticed from the corner of your eye he was leaning a little forward. You blinked. He's copying again from the guy sitting in front of him. You rolled your eyes but didn't say anything. You weren't planning to get involved. You had already paid for it once. Suddenly, the classroom door creaked open. The invigilator walked in with a suspicious look. Everyone stop writing. Keep your pens down. Students obeyed. He began to walk around, checking under desks and bags. He looked around, confused. Then he came to you. He bent down and pulled something from under your desk. A folded paper slip. Your heart dropped. Miss Wine, the invigilator asked loudly, "What is this?" "Cheating slip under your desk. You're a topper and can't remember, and this is how you get your marks?" Gasps echoed in the room. A few students began whispering. "No, no, sir, that's not mine." You stood up panicked. "I didn't keep it. I don't even know how it got there." "Shame on you," the invigilator said sternly. "You have been fooling the school for too long." Tears welled up in your eyes. "Please believe me. I didn't cheat. I didn't do it. I don't know how it came." But no one said anything, not even Jia, and especially not Jungkook. He just looked down, his pen still in his hand, jaw tight. You looked at him, your eyes begging for help, for truth. But he didn't even look back. You scanned the room, and that's when you saw Bella sitting forward behind, hiding a smile. Your chest tightened. It was planted. Someone did this to ruin you. After a few minutes later, the principal walked in. "What's going on here?" he demanded. The invigilator explained everything. "I'm very disappointed," the principal said, looking at you. "You are suspended for 2 weeks from school. Cheating is a serious offense, Wine." You couldn't even argue. Tears streamed down your face. You picked up your bag, grabbed your half-filled paper, and walked out of the room. Your feet heavy. Everything felt like a bad dream. The bell rang. Students walked out in groups, some talking about the exam, some gossiping about what happened in the classroom. You sat on a bench near the parking lot, your face buried in your hands, crying silently. Gia rushed to you. "Wine, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" You looked up, eyes red. "Why does this always happen to me, Gia? I didn't do anything." "I believe you," she said softly, hugging you. "Let's go home, Wine. We'll fix this somehow." At the same time, Jungkook and Bella walked out of the building. Jungkook looked disturbed. He didn't speak, he didn't smile. Then suddenly he asked Bella, "Hey, why did you say you switched your seat with Wine last week?" Bella giggled and tilted her head. "Nice job, Jungkook," he frowned. "What?" Bella smiled proudly. "You finally took revenge. I didn't think you would actually stick a cheating slip under her desk and frame her like that in front of the principal. Bravo." Jungkook froze. "What are you talking about?" "Just, you gave him a tight slap on his cheek hard." Students nearby gasped and turned to watch. Jungkook's head turned slightly from the force. He looked at you stunned. Tears streamed down your face as you shouted, "Are you not ashamed, Jungkook? You ruined someone's life for your ego just because I reported your cheating months ago." He began. You shook your head. "Don't you dare speak. I didn't cheat, and you know that. And yet you stood there and said nothing while I got suspended." He opened his mouth to explain, but you raised your hand. "Don't. I don't want your excuses. Don't ever show your face to me again, Jungkook. Never." You turned away, wiping your tears, heartbroken, not because you got suspended, But because someone you once respected, even secretly liked, chose to destroy your name. Jungkook stood there, still holding his cheek, eyes filled with shock. He turned to Bella. Did you do it? He asked slowly. Bella smirked, but this time her smile faded. She looked away, realizing she had said too much. He clenched his fist. For the first time, Jungkook felt something strange inside. Guilt. But it was too late. Jungkook stood frozen after your slap. The redness on his cheek didn't bother him. What bothered him was your words. Are you not ashamed to ruin someone's life? He couldn't get them out of his head. He turned to Bella sharply. Bella, why did you say that just now? He asked, his voice low but angry. Bella looked away casually. I was just joking, Jungkook. Don't take everything seriously and about ruining someone's life. You were doing it. That's why Ryan complained. He realized his mistake now and again feeling more guilty. No, you said I stuck the slip under Ryan's desk. Why did you say that? Bella avoided his eyes. I don't want to talk about this right now. I need to go. My dad is waiting. She said quickly and walked away before Jungkook could say anything else. He stood there, fist clenched. Something didn't feel right. His mind went back to yesterday. Bella sat alone on the school steps. She looked tense, biting her nails. Jungkook saw her and walked over. Why are you sitting here like this? He asked. Bella looked up. Tomorrow's test, Jungkook. I'm so scared. If I don't pass, my dad will kill me. Jungkook raised an eyebrow. So you're smart. Study. I tried. Nothing is going inside my head. I need help. She pulled out a small folded slip from her pocket. Jungkook, what's this? He asked. Answers. She whispered, can you help me stick this under desk number 27? Jungkook frowned. That's Wan's desk, isn't it? Bella quickly shook her head. No, the seat number got changed yesterday. Wine is now at 32 and I'm at 27. It's mine. You sure? Yes, I checked the list. Trust me, please. Just stick it under 27 for me in the morning before the test starts, she begged him. Jungkook looked at her unsure, but she was his best friend, so he agreed. He didn't question it again. Now standing in the schoolyard, he felt like a fool. She lied. He believed her, but now he understood the truth, and because of him indirectly, he got suspended. You cried, you slapped him. He wanted to help his best friend, but he hurt you unknowingly. His chest felt heavy by thinking what you're going through. You came home, your eyes still puffy from crying. You kept your head low. Wine, how was your test? Your mother asked from the kitchen. He forced a smile. I was fine, Mom. I'm tired. Going to my room. Before she could ask more, he rushed upstairs and closed the door. You dropped your bag on the floor and sat on the bed. Tears came again. You pulled your knees to your chest and hugged them tightly. Why me? You whispered to yourself. I worked so hard and still everyone thinks I'm a cheater. Your phone buzzed. It was a call from Jungkook. You stared at it, your heart ached. You cut the call immediately and threw the phone to the side. How could he do this? You whispered, voice cracking. How could he? You remembered his eyes, cold, silent. Not once. He tried to stop what was happening. You felt betrayed, broken, angry. Jungkook sat on the edge of his bed, phone in hand. You didn't answer. He didn't blame you. He stared at your name on the screen. He never meant for this to happen. He didn't realize you were seated on the 27th bench, not on 32nd, while writing the test. He waited till the test and to confirm from Bella, and now he was betrayed by her. I'm sorry, Vine, he whispered, voice low. His hands trembled a little. Why did I trust Bella blindly? He stood up and walked to the window, looking out at the quiet street. I'll fix this, no matter what. The next morning, sunlight spread softly across the school campus. Students filled the hallway, chatting and walking to their classrooms. Jungkook entered his class, holding a water bottle in his books. His eyes immediately moved towards your seat near the window, empty. He stopped walking for a second, just staring at it. Your seat had never been empty before, even when you were sick. You somehow made it to class. That one seat with a small sticker of a butterfly on the corner of your desk, that was yours. And now it was painful, vacant. He walked slowly to his bench and sat down, guilt rising in his chest. He pulled out his phone and dialed your number again. Calling Wine. He didn't pick up. He tried again. This time the call was cut immediately. He sighed, rubbing his forehead in frustration. His conscience was screaming louder than ever. That's when he noticed Jia walking into class. He stood up and rushed to her. Jia, please wait. Where is Wine? Is she okay? Jia looked at him with disappointment in her eyes. Why are you asking now? Don't you know what you did? Jungkook frowned. I swear, I didn't mean for it to happen like that. Jia cut him off. Don't you even know how hard her life is? She studies all night, works part-time, helps her mom. She doesn't come from money like you. She needs that scholarship, Jungkook. And now she's suspended. Everyone thinks she's a cheater. Jungkook looked down ashamed. He stood there, speechless. Jungkook didn't waste a second. He left school during the break and took a cab straight to her home. He stood nervously outside your front door, heart pounding. He rang the doorbell. Your mother opened the door with a warm smile, though she looked tired. Hello, who are you? She said, a bit surprised. He nodded slowly. I'm Jungkook, Wine's classmate. I wanted to talk to Wine, please. I know she is not well, but it's important. She hesitated for a moment, but then called out, Wine, someone is here to see you. You came downstairs, still in your loose hoodie and simple cotton pants, eyes puffy from crying, hair tied messily. The moment you saw Jungkook, your expression hardened. Why are you here? You asked sharply. Your mother gave a soft nod and returned to the kitchen to give you privacy. Jungkook stepped forward, looking nervous. Wine, please. I want to tell you the truth. I didn't. You raised your hand, stopping him. No, don't hurt me more, Jungkook. You said, your voice breaking. You already ruined everything. Please go. He stood there, lips parted, but you didn't wait. He slowly closed the door, not even slamming it, just quietly, sadly. And that silence hit him harder than you slap yesterday. He stared at the closed door for a long time, then pulled out his phone. His fingers shook slightly. He called Bella. Meet me at the school principal's office. We need to talk, he said, but Bella laughed. No thanks, why should I? Everything is already done. Bella, he said, his voice low, I trusted you. I never asked for your trust, Jungkook, she replied coldly and cut the call. Jungkook's jaw clenched. His fist tightened. He stormed into the dance studio during practice. Bella was dancing with two other girls, laughing, her hair tied back. Bella, Jungkook called, his voice firm. She turned with a fake sweet smile. Hey, you came to dance too? I said, come to the principal now. She frowned. What for? Jungkook stared at her. Don't you know what you did? Bella crossed her arms. What did I do? Planted the cheating slip? Lied about the hall ticket number? Told you it wasn't one seat when it was? Is that what you mean? Jungkook's heart dropped. She smirked. Oh, I guess. I did do all of that. Jungkook slowly lifted his phone from his pocket and clicked stop recording. Thanks, he said coldly and walked out. As Bella doesn't know, he recorded her. The school bell rang, students were in class, the hallway quiet, then suddenly the speaker burst. A soft voice came through the school's speakers. School announcement microphone. Planted the cheating slip, lied about the hall ticket number, told you it wasn't one seat when it was. Oh, I guess I did all of that. Gas filled the classrooms. Everyone looked up. The truth was out. Everyone got to know it was Bella who did this, and they felt bad about you. You stood in the principal's office with Jungkook and Bella. You had come after seeing the message and the audio clip Jungkook sent you. The principal looked serious. One, he said, I apologize on behalf of the school. You were innocent. I should have investigated better. You nodded, eyes staring. He turned to Jungkook. You'll be suspended for 1 week. You may not have planted the slip, but you helped it happen. Jungkook nodded. I understand, sir. In Bella, the principal said voice code. You are dismissed from the school. Your actions were intentional and you harmed another student's reputation. Bella didn't speak. Her face turned pale. The sun was beginning to set. Students were standing in groups talking about what just happened. Bella walked towards Jungkook near the schoolyard grill. I can't believe you exposed me like that, she said angrily. Jungkook looked at her straight. You lied to me. I don't consider you my best friend anymore. Best friends don't betray like that, she scoffed. You'll regret this, Jungkook. No, he said, calm and clear. I regret trusting you. She walked away without another word. You walked over a few minutes later, holding your books close to your chest. Hey, you said softly. Jungkook looked at you. Hey, are you okay? You nodded. I just wanted to say thank you. He looked down. No, I should be the one saying sorry. I hurt you. I didn't mean to, but I did. You smiled gently. Then let's not stay enemies forever. Shall we be friends? Yes, let's end this here. I am in. His eyes lit up. I have been waiting for this chance. Without thinking much, he pulled you into a warm hug. You blinked in surprise but didn't push him away. You smiled. Just friends, okay? Don't imagine too much. Jungkook chuckled. Let's see. You looked at him surprised and smiled, as he also smiled in return. Thank you for watching.